Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Kimmy here.
Mom here.
I'm being very careful not to move too much because Maui used to be up here all the time, and then he just stopped. They get into weird phases, kitties do. And he's very affectionate and snuggly today, so he keeps climbing all over me. Now he's in here, so hopefully he'll stay. But welcome, guys. We are watching Better Call Saul. We are on episode 2. Better Call Saul. And don't you love my apron? Los pollos, hermanos. Woo!
My flashy shirt.
I love your flashy shirt. That's very cool. So I am really happy we're watching this series. We really enjoyed Breaking Bad so much. It was such a good show. I'm sad that it's over, but I'm hoping we'll have cameo appearances from other people.
I think we will.
We did see Mike.
Yes, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Tucco, isn't it? Two at the end.
Tucco,
yes,
yes,
that was very scary.
Surprise.
So we know at this point Saul survives. So what about those 2 kids? I don't know.
Right. They're in his grandma's house, Tuco's grandma or mom's house or whoever.
And Tuco's scary. We saw how on edge she was. Not even on edge. She was just insane. Yeah, just hot-headed. And he scared the crap out of me in this show. Well, in Breaking Bad. But
Breaking Bad, yeah.
Going back to Los Pollos, I have this.
Oh,
yes.
Maui, want a sip? You want a sip?
Have one on me.
Yeah, he's going to eat the straw.
Yeah.
I'll take a sip of that.
Oh, look at
That was cute.
What's that?
He's like, that was yummy. Now he's like, I'm out of here. You touch me, I'm out. He's really funny lately, yeah, because he's such a cute, very nice cat. Like, he's not mean at all. He's very snuggly. And then
There he goes. He's independent.
Because he's like, yeah, you touch me now. He gets funny about touching sometimes. I'm like, why'd you leave again? But he'll be back, hopefully. So, I think we should just get right on into this and see what's going to happen to these kids. And how Saul's going to talk his way out of this whole situation. I don't know. I don't know.
I guess he does.
Yeah.
Or he gets himself out of it, but...
Yeah,
Oh, that's so scary at gunpoint. Ah. So season 1, episode 2, Mijo. Digging a grave. He likes his graves. You know, it's chopping
cutting
meat.
up something?
Mijo. Oh, this is bad.
Hey, hello. Habla English.
Oh, boy.
You're the crazy old biznat you ran.
Don't say that!
Oh, I can't even watch.
Don't you talk to my grandma like that.
Oh, you're talking last one.
So start talking. Good.
Yeah, you're going to move her out of the way. You're screwed. You got to shut up.
Oh, boy.
You have no
Doesn't look
idea.
good for them.
Oh, God. Oh, turn it up so you can't hear it. Oh, God.
Oh, it's not going to be good for you.
And now you're screwed.
You're gonna find out.
We're going to jail. Watch.
Gonna blow your
You're
head off.
going to jail.
Oh, my God.
Somebody's got to pay.
Oh, you're saying all the right things to him.
Oh, boy. You're going to set him up
That's up to
good.
you, man.
Oh, I can't even...
can be looking at this tape anytime to you. Taking Granny away. She's gonna go to jail.
Oh, be
Oh,
quiet!
you're really putting...
Okay,
He's gonna get the knife. He's gonna get a gun.
For what you did.
You got something there. Oh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, don't respect her.
Yeah.
Just for that. Nothing else. Don't see it. Oh. Maybe she has no idea.
Yeah.
It's blood.
Mijo, ¿qué pasa?
Oh, nada. Todo está
Oh.
bien.
Yeah, you
What's
I'm
that
right
on
around
¿Qué
to
es
be
eso en mi
bothering again.
alfombra?
Dérame la salsa. Abuelita.
Yo te ayudo.
No, ya casi
She has no
terminé.
idea.
You're so respectful to her.
Yeah.
Mira,
You're a very
no te
good boy.
olvides de echarle club soda.
Sí, no te preocupes.
What's this? Oh,
Good afternoon. This
oh,
Crap.
Can you even imagine? Oh my God.
yeah.
I'll never.
seems to be a misunderstanding. Is there by any chance Betsy Kettleman here?
The gun's huge. It looks
I'm
like
not
a
sure if
cartoon
this is a
gun.
situation where I should or should not look you in the eye.
No,
Ay,
honey.
mijo.
Just.
Mira, todavía veo la salsa que derramaste.
He's like, oh
No
crap.
debes
Oh,
permitir que se seque.
oh.
Yo
Oh.
traigo la club soda.
Based on the salsa stain there, could have gone a couple
Salsa.
ways. Neither you nor your lovely Abuelita will ever lay eyes on us. Ever again. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
I need a lawyer, he's going to say. He
Assuming
hears
you
key
know.
words.
You got a mouth on you.
You said talk.
Yeah. It's still scary, even though I know he's
Yes, it
surprised.
is.
Like, does he shoot him? Oh, they are alive.
Oh, they are.
Good.
No, well, I'm scared because we don't know.
Now call them morons. Okay, he's letting them go.
They just
Be quiet. Just be quiet, guys.
It was all his idea.
Say,
Quiet.
you shouldn't
Shut
do that.
up. Silencio.
Idea.
It was not
What
his
a
idea.
jerk!
Are you punking my abuelita?
Oh God! Now he's gonna tie him up.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
And then releasing her, it was him, I swear, it was the lawyer.
Oh my God, he's trying to
Son
get
of a gun.
This is terrible.
What the
Oh my
heck?
God.
Oh,
Hey, this
Oh,
looks
nice.
familiar.
Oh my gosh.
the damn desert.
Always in the desert.
Why are you after me? I can
Remember his
explain it.
cards?
I'm not.
You're gonna laugh at so. I'm a lawyer. I checked my ID, okay? But I was running a scam. My abuelita!
Let's get out the toolbox. Oh God.
What
Oh
does the toolbox
God.
mean?
I was running a scam to get a client. I made a mistake. That's
Are you
all.
telling
it
the
is.
truth?
Oh, jeez.
What the hell is it?
Ooh.
Hey, use
Cut your nails?
What are you gonna snip off?
I smell
A liar.
lies.
No, that's not necessary. Can we
Oh my God.
Fidget! He's a lawyer. Please don't, please.
Oh my God.
Ew.
That is the truth. I'm a lawyer. Guys, I passed the bar. Ask me anything. FBI, I'm undercover, okay? You got me. I'm the tip of the spear. And releasing me would be the smart move.
Ooh, look at ooh.
Oh, no. Now they're gonna.
Oh, gee,
Oh, they're gonna kick him right in
What
the
business are we in?
Oh.
You're investigating us.
That makes me the king. Woohoo!
What an ego.
Can I?
Drive that ego.
Uh oh. There goes the
Oh God.
guy.
Oh God.
darn.
I don't want to. This was
This is
a
stressful.
mistake. It's my mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, I take full and complete responsibility, but
Yes, nod. Nod, yes.
Leave the tape on.
Just
Leave the
let us
tape
go.
on their mouths.
we want to just go.
I just want to go home.
I know how to find you, James McGill.
Yes, sir.
Understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Be careful of the
I'm
rest.
gonna slip a little bit.
I don't deserve to die, but they don't either. I'm gonna skin them like javelina. Forget about them. They're insects.
Ooh.
Think about their mother from dawn till dusk, scrubbing
Boy, he
the
knows how to
floors
talk.
of rich people.
Oh, it's
She needs
really-
a cane to walk. You know, she's got arthritis.
Oh.
And still, she works every day. Eye for an eye.
Eye for
Not in a
Don't
real
say
eye.
that. Don't say that.
Want me to blind them?
No, no.
No, not literally.
No,
I
no,
cut
that's
their
a
tongues off.
Figure it out.
Neckties. I cut their throats.
No.
And then I pull
Oh,
them
see. Oh my God, you're making it worse.
Make him give you money. Don't talk. He doesn't like when other people talk for him.
Is that the one that was?
Stop. Help.
Oh, I think.
We could sprain their ankles.
I'm cutting their legs off.
No, you don't.
Oh my gosh, go, go,
When
go.
we're talking about breaking, I think we're heading in the wrong direction.
Okay.
He likes to cut.
Wow, he's really bargaining with this.
Isn't he? He's
For
very
6 months,
good. He's
and
gonna
they're
do
scared
great
of you
in court.
forever. And to show everybody that you are the man, but that you're fair. That's tough. That's fair.
Wow, he's really going by it. Ew, I don't want to see him do
Why
that
he talks
either.
himself. Oh boy.
You know what? It's better than killing you, boys.
Oh, gross, gross, gross. Inside.
Oh boy.
Oh, maybe.
Oh,
They're lucky though.
oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Ew.
Completely rotated.
How's he going?
I'm the best lawyer ever.
Yes,
yeah, he saved your lives.
He saved your
They
life.
were already doing messed up stuff like that anyways. I thought that was his
Doesn't
plan,
have
but they were
to.
already doing that.
Talking.
Tuco's scary, but in this one, he was funny. He was
That's
actually
right, yeah.
reasoning. Oh, look at this.
It just keeps like.
Oh God.
We don't even have to hear the conversation. It's just like, hey. Ah.
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, breaking something.
Crack. He's going to keep cracking
Oh,
stuff.
oh, yeah. Oh, Cherry.
Cherry.
Oh God.
He's
Oh,
gonna take those breadsticks away from him.
that's like me when I'm drunk. I'm kidding. I gotta get comfortable.
Gee.
You just want phones or electricity in the house?
Yeah. To do that with pliers or whatever to get rid of it.
Yeah, it
So
must
freaked
be like
out.
a phobia.
Take off
Conscience.
the space blanket, will you please, Chuck? It helps. Front yard?
I didn't think he was gonna do it.
He's gonna put it on his
You have
Swiss
any
sleeves.
idea where it landed?
Yep. He was like touching and twitching the whole time too. It's like, oh, that's better.
It's like,
Either he's gonna have to defend the boys or Tucco.
I know.
It's showtime, folks.
oh gosh, showtime.
Whoa!
Whoopsie.
Give him his
Oh, he
belt.
gives him his belt.
Oh, it's true.
I means business.
It's a good continuous routine.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Showtime.
Oh, he's
Showtime.
got two. Aw.
Oh, look at that. Because he can afford 2 cups now.
It's probably one of his guys who's defending.
Yeah. Oh, oh my gosh.
Okay, so
Uncle.
like a troll under a bridge. You must have the stickers.
He should always just make sure he gets the right amount before he leaves.
Exactly. Uh-oh. You took a
I know, I was going to say, paying customers only. Who's going to be in there? Did you check your room?
Hoping.
You have 0 messages.
Wow, so tight.
Jeez.
Customer.
What?
For you, a customer.
Just me.
Oh, is he going to threaten him or
Tucco
something?
freaked you out, huh? It's cool.
He's smart too, so I don't know.
I'm gonna rip them off.
You know
You
what?
already tried ripping them off. I'm gonna finish what you started.
I wasn't trying to rip them off. I just wanted their business.
Okay?
I made a mistake. I'm not doing that again. Not ever.
Oh,
I got between you and Tucco.
You ride, you die.
And that, too. Yes.
God.
For when you figure out you're in the game.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of money to be ranting about when he was afraid.
Yeah.
Wow.
He does seem a little classy though, for
Yeah,
being a
yeah.
criminal.
Yep. Yeah, because he was really
Oh,
smart
wow.
and just like talking to him and being like, who are you really? And the way that Tucco was threatening him and being like, who
My
are you
God.
really? Who are you? And he's being honest. I know he's paranoid, he can't trust him, but he didn't trust him until he said what Tucco wanted to hear. So he had major tunnel vision and his
Yeah.
guard there knew
my
like something
God.
was up. He's like, no. So he started asking him proper questions on like, well, what was your investigation called and all that, and he didn't know and he kept guessing, so he figured it out. But I'm impressed that Saul was able to save their lives. I know he's
Oh
a
my gosh.
lawyer, a crooked lawyer, but I
He's
thought
got
he'd
the
have
knack.
to walk
He's
away.
got the
Right, he
knack.
does.
I thought those kids were gonna
He's
die.
got the talk.
Yeah, and I thought that Tucco was gonna be a client of his or something. You know?
Oh my gosh.
Boys, what a temper that boy has, man.
We didn't really see
Oh,
the
wow,
crazy.
he
I
does.
know, my God, because he was calm and quiet the whole time. He was just like,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah. Like,
Beware.
oh wow, you're mouthy. Like, it was just funny where the kids went in and started like, you know, yelling and calling her. What did they say? A biatch or something? Not biatch,
Yeah,
but something like that. And he kept saying it.
Disrespecting her.
Yeah, and right away that's the only word that stuck in his head. And they're ranting and angry,
That's right.
and he's just calm. I mean, he's
They didn't know
angry,
when to
but
shut up.
just looking, and that's the one thing he says because they disrespected his grandma. So when
That's right,
Saul
yeah.
went in and he's just doing the same thing with a gun, but he's quiet, just listening to Saul rant, I thought he was going to be like, so you're a lawyer. You know, I thought that was going to be his response. But no, he's like, wow, you talk a lot or you're mouthy. But
That's right.
what
And
an
the
intense
quieter Tucco
episode.
is, the
Oh
the
my
madder
gosh.
he is. He
Such
couldn't
a
wait for
great
his grandmother to get
character.
there.
It's like
He's so respectful to her,
Mhm.
and honestly, she probably knows what he's doing.
But
But
she
if
doesn't
she
wanna
doesn't
know.
hear or see it, then it didn't happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
she probably
Maybe she
knows
just,
he's a bad boy, but doesn't want to know.
maybe, or that, or she's losing her
And that's
memory
the
and kind of
barrier.
just, yeah, I think there's
Right.
some kind of weird barrier there. But yeah, she might just let it
Yeah.
go because she kind of looked like she kind of knew what was going on. But then when she kept saying, oh, it's Club
The
Soda, let me
salsa.
help you with that, then I was kind of like, well, it seems like she
Maybe just has
doesn't.
some dementia. Yeah.
I don't know,
No,
but
no.
it's
She
a
was saying
weird
the salsa,
situation.
like she would know if she had salsa in that.
Yeah, because I would have been
Right,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I'll help you clean that. Like if I knew that was blood, I'd be like, okay, honey, I don't know. I wouldn't be like offering to go down there every
That's
time.
right.
But I think it is good that he cares so much about about her, and he takes such good care of her. And right when he said go upstairs, and how long that scene was of her going up the stairs, and those kids are still yelling, and we're saying shut up because they have no clue who this guy is. What a bad thing. Like, you shouldn't do that anyways, but they got the wrong car and just following him back when he was supposed
and
to.
how ironic is to have the same type of vehicle, like at the same time, the same corner, get the wrong person.
My God. And then when Saul's at dinner on a date and he keeps hearing the cracking of the breadsticks. Ooh, yeah, but I am just so impressed. Of course, he's good at talking his way out of things, but
sure is.
Walt was like that too, you know, and it's just crazy how he saved those kids. I did not see them getting out of there. I'm like, how is he going to talk Tucco down from this? Because they disrespected his grandma.
Especially he's asking his buddies to bring the van. I'm like, oh crap.
Oh God, the toolbox, and he's just fumbling through, like just making a point, like, oh, what bad thing am I going to do to you? Oh, there it is. That's what I wanted.
And those boys don't know when to shut up.
Oh,
so they just don't know when.
Yeah.
Put the tape on.
I thought also once the tape was off their mouths after Saul kind of won them over or something about eye for an eye. Like, I thought they were going to say something dumb again, and then they were just going to get shot.
Yeah.
But no, Tucco, he takes it another step where he's like, I'm taking the knife out, I'm skinning them alive. Like, he finds bad ways to kill people.
Yes, he does.
They have to suffer. I was like, oh my God. But just even crushing the leg, I mean, okay, eye for an eye, but Tucco is such a scary guy. Yeah. And we were actually, I was so nervous, like, hands down, I was scared as heck. But I was laughing too, because it was so funny on how, like, simple-minded he was, where he was like, oh, okay, yeah, so I'll take their eye out then. And then he just say literal things. And then even just going down, like, even though it's so bad to break someone's leg, but it was like the lesser worst things that could happen. Like, there's the lesser of all evils.
Big time.
Cutting a leg off or something. But even just doing that still made him so happy. It wasn't like he broke the leg and was like, nah, I'm cutting that off now. I didn't really like that, you know? He was like, he took so much satisfaction in it. And he was like, yeah, all right, woo! Like, so as bad as that was, it was still funny. I'm like, wow, you know.
Oh my God.
Saul saved their lives, even though he got him into this mess, even if it was ironic that it all happened like this way.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, he put him into this ultimately, but they were the scammers right off the bat.
That's right.
He went back to them to start this whole thing.
See, crime doesn't pay.
He did make it right. He did pay for their bill.
Yeah.
But man.
And then what about Chuck too? I mean, so now we're starting to see like his sickness. So he has all these paranoias and stuff, and he is afraid of electricity as we see the lamps everywhere. He doesn't like cell phones in there. So that might be his sickness where, oh, it'll get better. And that's why Saul was just at wit's end where he's like, take off that freaking blanket, take off that space blanket. Although I want one because that was fun. I'm sure they're warm too. I hear they're warm.
They're very warm.
They are.
So he was trying to block the waves or something from the phone.
Right. I'm surprised he didn't have one of those.
He might have foil hat somewhere.
Who knows?
I was like, you're not protecting your head. You should put it up like this and cover it up. But he did try for his friend because Saul kept pushing him to take it off. But yeah, it didn't last long. It's just in the back of his mind. He just keeps switching, you know. But I like the show. How about you guys?
I like it a lot. I feel really bad. It's good to see him at the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
How funny is this?
To make the most of his financial situation. He went back to being a public defendant. He doesn't want to be, but he has to. And he just like prays every time he goes back in his office for a phone call for a client.
Yeah.
And
I don't think you like the last client. I don't think you wanted the last client.
Yeah, so I have a feeling he's going to end up taking not the job, but he's going to tell him information. I don't know if he's going to because he's desperate for money or because maybe he'll come back and threaten him in some way or bluff somewhere. He's probably following him because that's a lot of money. And if it's easy money, they're going to want it. I mean, it's a lot of money anyway, so either way, they might just take it. I feel like that's going to come back. I felt Tucco, of course, being introduced to him was really cool, but very scary. But I'm like, there has to be more there, because why are we getting introduced to him? And that's going to lead to Saul's success. Yes. But it didn't. But his henchman coming in, or his one guy coming in and actually challenging him and saying he wanted the information.
He might be the new
that might be the new like story.
Business partner.
God. So Saul has mentioned before in Breaking Bad, well, I've had a gun pointed at me before or a few times or something. So we know that bad things happened to him in the past. It's interesting to see how many interactions he has with Mike every freaking day, and it's the same negative response because he never has enough stickers. And Mike is so good at his job. He's like, you have to have the right amount or it's $5.
Right.
And I get he keeps getting less tickets or less stickers, but I'm like, you should just be prepared. You're going in anyways, making the extra trip where she has to give you another one anyways. Just ask for the right amount. Be like, you always give me less. Like, I need one more.
That's right.
You know, before, but he just won't because he's too like focused on other stuff. So that's one of his slip-ups.
He's got to remember too, Mike's got to do a job. I mean, whoever is working there, they have to do their job. They're being watched. There's cameras there.
Yeah. That whole scene was funny though because he's not even agitated, maybe a little bit by it, but he just like closes the window, not even looking. He's like, whatever. It's like old news all the time. So I love seeing Mike in the picture. I think it's fun how we root for all these bad guys, you know, and they have past and they're just trying to survive in their own right. And Mike, he's a great killer and it's terrible, but we just love his character. And then Saul, he's representing these bad people. Like, look at the first one we saw, and he was like, he was desperate for work and they needed a lawyer. But I'm like, holy crap, like how messed up can we make this whole scenario that he's like being a lawyer for these guys? And it's just going to get worse. So
that's right.
We know he's not going to take the money right now, but he might later because look at the craziness he's into with Walt. Or wasn't, you know?
Right. And look at how his office / living quarters are. He's gonna, he might get desperate. He might just say, you know what?
Because eventually he gets a really nice office.
I'll just do this and then I'll be done with it. Yeah, I'll just be done with it. I'll just do this job and then I'll be done with it.
And that might be his next step, you know? Wow. Yeah, the montage was so much fun. Like him getting successful, taking on all these jobs, like walking up to these people behind bars. I'm going to kill you. And then he just says what you have to say. I'm sorry, I'll never do it again. And that's the transition. And then we have the fun music on top of that. And he's going back and forth to the bathroom. Showtime.
That's right.
I don't know what that's from. So Showtime, I know that's on The Mask. So I think they say Showtime on that, which is an old movie. And then Rayla, I think, didn't she say Showtime? Maybe not. But there was someone else who went Showtime at one point like that. So I think that's a reference to something older, and I don't know what it is.
So that's right.
Yeah, so please let us know, guys, because I'm sure we did not see it.
And you know what else I'm wondering? You know the salon that he is renting from, the back room?
The nail salon, yeah.
I wonder if that was what he was trying to sell Walt, one of the businesses.
Oh, right.
You remember one of those, either Walt or Jesse? He wanted to
he
sell
tried
him
to sell
that
to
salon.
Walt. Yeah, and Walt said no. And then Jesse, he tried to sell to Jesse.
I thought that was the same build, that same store.
Establishment, yeah.
Yes.
And how funny. So that might be it. That might be the same one. I love how everything ties in. You're the first to catch on to that, so that probably is the same place.
I'm just wondering. It
That's
just
funny.
looks like it.
You know, I would think, and it doesn't make any sense, but for some reason, I would think him being all the way in the back of this building that's busy, you have customers in there, a lot of witnesses. I'm like, oh, well, he's safe there because anyone going through, you don't want to hurt anyone down there because if he killed Saul or did something bad to Saul and walked through, you have all these eyewitnesses, unless you're going to take them all out that saw you. You know, I'm like, oh, he's safe. But then I was like, oh, boy, you know, right when he went in, I was still nervous. I'm like, oh, that's pretty bad, too. But man,
if it was Tucco, I'd be totally...
He was really funny in this. He scared the crap out of me. And guys, you know, thank you for being so kind, because I know I can get annoying because I really freak out. And I had someone say recently in the comments, like, yeah, you are annoyed. And I'm like, well, thanks. I apologize for it. I mean, no offense, but I'm like, just don't watch it.
That's your reaction.
That's my reaction.
That's a reaction.
Because some people just go like, oh, well, why'd you freak out? It's just a show. And I'm like, well, that's the whole point. Like, that's how we react. Everyone's different, guys. You know, I have friends that just sit there and go, you know, and there's no reaction, and I think that's weird. And I know that's a lot of people's reaction, but I don't know. Like, we're just fully invested and we freak out.
Oh yeah, I just jump in.
I know it would be fun. I miss Kara, my niece, Kim's daughter, and she is a lot of fun because she freaks out.
Other daughter.
Yeah, and we watched Harry Potter with her on the channel. Did we watch something else? We probably watched something else with her, and then we also had Megan, our other niece, and she was also, she watched The Lion King with us. That was fun. So we have a wonderful family that gets over emotional during stuff, because we're all like that, really. I mean, I want to say me, Kim, and Kara, or Kara, Kim, and I.
I hide my head a lot.
You get scared, but I think you, honestly, Mom, handle things way better than we do. Most times, like, you get scared and you look away from things, but Kim and I are, like, so animated and like, wow. And a few of you commented how animated I am with the boys, because the boys, we watch a lot of messed up stuff. Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. I mean, we see a lot of scary things. I mean, I know there's worse out there too. I'm just like leaving things top of my head, but Better Call Saul, like, that was pretty scary. But when it comes to the boys, I don't know if it's because the violent is more, I don't want to say aggressive, but there's something about it that scares the living crap out of me, that I'm just waiting, because, like, things exploding at, like, times you just don't expect. I don't know, but I get so, like, freaked out. So people are saying that I'm usually worse than you, Kim, during the boys. But I think, too, because I like to come up with, why is that? And you never know. It's just probably just natural. But I feel like in certain groups of people, when you have someone that freaks out, the other person immediately tries to be the calm person. I just feel like that with friends and stuff, when we would watch stuff together at all. I don't know. I just feel like if one person's freaking out, other people try to, like, compensate for that and balance it out. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know, because when I'm watching something, I feel bad because I don't even watch Mom, make sure she's okay. So
I always check. You see my eyes like shifting. I got
so
kids
sorry,
and Mom.
I'm never watching her. I'm always just watching. So I don't really see what I can hear, but I just don't like watch what you guys are doing. I'm just like, jumping in the show.
Yeah, no, that's good though. Sometimes I do look a lot more, but just because of technical stuff, because I'm recording on my end. But yeah, like we freak out so much, and so maybe that isn't true, but I'm trying to come up with theories, and yeah, so that's out the window. But I was gonna say that maybe you're calmer because I'm freaking out, and you're trying to be good to me by not freaking out more or something. But I contradict that, because I also say, which is true, that like sometimes I'll say something that triggers you guys, or vice versa, and then we're like, that's not good either. So never mind.
That's a definite
bad theory.
What's he doing behind the shadows? What's he doing?
But the boys, I do like the story. I love the acting. The humor is good. The violence, I just can't take the violence. I mean, I'm just very not desensitized.
That show is it's pretty brutal.
Yeah, but. Anywho, good show. Can't wait to watch more. So happy we're watching this. So thank you guys for choosing this. Yes. We're hoping to watch more shows down the road. Mom is maxed out with shows right now. We're going to be watching The Mandalorian too when that comes out. And we're watching The Boys. So Kim and myself will be watching stuff eventually if we grow more on Patreon. Right now we're staying steady on that, which we love. Thank you guys for supporting us there. That's what keeps us creating. If you guys can check out our Patreon, the links below, that would be awesome. Every little bit really helps us, but only if you can. If not, subscribing to our YouTube channel means so much, guys. Like, we have such a great following. It's so much fun. You guys are so caring and positive for the most part, and that really helps, and it matters, and it's a hard year for a lot of people. So let's stay strong together too. Love you guys so much. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.
Bye. Showtime.
Showtime.